What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and you tune into another edition of my vlog. Wanted to say what's up to everybody who subscribed to the channel. Thanks for your support. You know, I'm all about that positivity and that motivation, and you know, I like to stay lacing you guys up. And I want to say, do most women really deserve a good man? Because to tell you the truth, it seems like a lot of them don't want a good man because the man they got, they treat him like garbage. And what I mean by that is that you got a guy who's busting his ass, who's going to work every day, who's taking care of the bills. He makes sure that there's food in the refrigerator, the cars are running right, the kids are dressed. He tries to initiate sex at least every other day, if not every day, and yet the woman has something to complain about. She just ain't happy. She wants to pop slick. She wants to try to make him feel like he's less than a man, like he is insufficient, and then complain that, you know, it's hard to find someone that really cares about her. Yet she's got someone right in front of her face, but she's pushing them away. See, to that guy who's handling his business like that, taking care of his kid, trying to blow them guts out, paying the bills, working, coming home, I tell him, shake her. If you ain't married, ain't no need for you to stay around with some woman who doesn't respect you or give you what you deserve. Find you a woman out there who's going to give you the props, boost your self-esteem, and support you thick and thin. See, a lot of these women, they just don't know when something's good is, you know, right there in front of them. They just, they think it's like a doormat or something. And I'm not talking about the guys who are abusive, or the guys who, you know, come home all the time at night, the ones who, you know, are sneaking around and doing that. I'm talking about the dudes who really handle their business. There's a lot of good dudes out there. But then the woman wants to try to play games with the coochie. She want to put a dude on coochie restriction. Or she ain't going down on a dude, because I'm not going to do that but once a month. You know, she ain't gonna let you hit it from the back. She ain't gonna let you bust them cheeks. Maybe that's once a year. See, that's some bullshit. If you want to bust those cheeks, you're supposed to bust those cheeks. If you want to, you know, get you some dome, you should be able to get some dome when you want it. You shouldn't have to beg and whine and cry and for all that, man. That's part of the game, man. See, don't let that sex be used as a counter weapon against you. If she ain't handling business, let her know. You ain't gonna handle your business, I'm out. I'm gonna find somebody that will. Because there's plenty of women, like I said, that will. For a woman to think that you have to put up with that garbage, and even if you are married, why would you be miserable? I know somebody that's miserable in their marriage, always talking mess about the wife, and he don't even get no sex, maybe twice a month, always beating his meat. And then when he sees her, he's smiling, and it's a lovely couple, and they, you know, together in pictures like it's all lovey-dovey. And that's some straight garbage, man. I can't live like that. Never would you see me smiling with a female who ain't letting me bust her cheeks, who ain't giving me some dome, who ain't making sure my stomach is full, who ain't taking care of business at the house. I better not have no complaints, because I handle my business. I make sure there's bread, you know, on the table. I make sure things are taken care of. You ain't even got to look at a bill. I got that covered. Because if I'm living a certain way, you're going to live a certain way. But to be complaining and making excuses, and then, you know, going through all type of changes, it ain't worth it, man. There's 1 billion women in the world. 1 billion, over 1 billion, all shapes and sizes. You can go to Panama, China, Japan, Australia, Denmark, Sweden, Germany, France, You know, there's all different places. You know, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Morocco. You can go all these places, man, and get all different shapes and sizes, different scents, different taste, different textures, different sizes. Why are you gonna trip off of one piece of panani, man, and let it ruin your life? You know, some dudes go out backwards, man, because they feel that they can't leave the broad, so they do something stupid. They beat on her, or they, you know, do some type of, what do you call it, 2020 murder situation, and you know, to try to get rid of her. I mean, just leave, man. Pack your shit and go. It ain't worth you catching a case. Just go. Never will I go out like OJ, and neither should you. You know, you tripping off of that? Come on, man. You got a passport and you can travel. You can go across the country. Why you gonna let a piece of ass bring you down? Come on, it don't make sense. And it goes the other way too for the women out there who's putting up with a dude who don't wash his nuts, teeth is grimy, he can't pay the bills, he ain't handling his business, but you busting ass, you got a good job, you know, you keep your body tight, you go to the gym, you know, you try to throw that thing on him, you know, make sure he get enough dome to where he pass out, you know, you let him hit it all kind of ways, and he don't want it, then what you tripping off of? Go find you a young coochie assassin, you know what I mean, a panani punisher, you know, they out there, you know what I'm saying. It's a limited amount of dudes who are studs. You know, you always see some of these, you know, older cats with these young hot chicks, and you know, they there for the money. We know what's up. And you know, those are the same dudes who are going to the cuckold parties because they can't handle their business, so they got a young BBC in their life. But what I'm saying is, for the women out there who really want something of substance, go get you a man that you can share quality time with, that you can grow with, that you can learn with, that you can build a family with. And, you know, put some meaning behind it, man. Take care of the man. You know, a lot of women, they don't want to cook no more. They don't want to do nothing. And I'm not saying, oh, you got to just be cooking and doing laundry, because I do laundry and I cook occasionally. You know, I'm not just incapable of taking care of myself, but these are things that you should be courteous enough to do and not be told. You know, these are stuff that you should not have to ask. And if you work all day and the man's at home, then damn it, he should be cooking. Yeah, he should have his lazy ass up and be doing something. You know, if you need your car worked on, he should be the one to do the research to find the mechanic to take your car to. You know, you shouldn't have to go there and worry about getting ripped off. You're the female. But, yeah, it just goes both ways, man, as far as finding someone who is deserving. And there are a lot of men who aren't deserving either, just like there are a lot of women out there who, you know, they take a brother for granted, man. And then they get mad when they see a brother with another nationality. Like he was just supposed to wait until the universe brought him somebody that made them happy for being accepted. Why would I sit around and wait for a particular individual that is considered by society, quote unquote, who I should be with, when I'm trying to get my weenie wet? And if I make the connection along my journey of getting my weenie wet, then so be it. But you are not to dictate, and now that you see me with somebody, if you ain't, you're not even a factor. So my emotions had nothing to do with you. So why are you complaining? Because your little crevice is all dried up and ain't getting no love. Don't be mad at me. It ain't got nothing to do with me being with somebody of another nationality, because I haven't discriminated. I'm black, Mexican, Asian. I've been with them all. But it just happened to be that the woman I'm with right now, that I'm married to, is a white woman. But it has nothing to do with that. But yet people want to make a big thing about it. Oh man, if you loved your people, man, I love my people, man. My people ain't beating my meat for me, man. My people ain't, helping me grow my business or or, you know, accomplish my goals, man. It's about me and the woman who has opened herself up to me so that we could embrace each other spiritually, mentally, and physically. That's what it's about. But yeah, don't go out ass backwards. Have your game tight. Find you somebody who's going to be compatible, and you know, don't waste time, man. Sooner than later, shake her or shake him and find you somebody, because life is not worth the stress. You'll eventually end up getting cancer or some type of heart condition, and you know, be wondering why now she done left you, or he done left you. You sitting up in the hospital, or you bedridden, and she out there getting poked by everybody. And you were like, damn, I knew I should have left her when I can still do my thing. Now you can't do anything because you're on blood thinners and you can't get a heart on. Come on, man. You got the game backwards. While you can break backs, man, you better get out there and find somebody, some female out there who let you break her back, bust some cheeks out. Hey, I keep you up on game, man. I keep you laced up. I'm trying to tell you, man, quit complaining, quit making excuses, and move and shake. If you're handling your business and they ain't with it, then keep them pushing. Big Herc 916.